Hello everybody, this is Quiversee, and welcome back to some more Mega Man Legends 2. Last time we began doing a slight dip into the Nino Island ruins, in addition to breaking some of the walls we found down there with the drill arm. In between parts, I decided to do a little bit of Zenny grinding. As you might notice, Mega Man does have a bit more health. I bought the bionic parts again, which is actually the last one you can get, the 50,000 one. So I'm currently at max HP. But more importantly, I bought the joint plug, and she can use it to make the adapter plug. If you remember that from the first game, it works the exact same way. Now, Mega Man can equip 3 Buster parts instead of 2. That is one of the biggest upgrades you can get. I also had a little bit extra and decided to get the light chip, which allows you to make the hover shoes. The hover shoes are an instance of a foot part, which I will go to right here. Prevents numbness when walking over electrified floors. So, you remember those electric floors in the Nino Island ruins? It basically would mean you could walk on those safely without getting any sort of status ailment. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I think I'm gonna go with that. More attack, more energy, more rapid, more better. Booster. Upgrade pack, accessory pack, booster pack. Let's do it. Still gonna be using the ground crawler, which is fully upgraded. And I'm actually still on Nino Island. I'm literally starting this recording session right after grinding, so yeah, figured now would be a good time since I'm already kind of in the mood to play. Let's land on Nino Island, and I'll meet you in the ruins back where we left off. Alright, was this the room? Oh, there's me. Yeah, looking at the map, this is definitely the room. Okay, this is where we left off then. So, I was kind of already sussing this out before, but the solution to progress from here is to grab the boxes that we couldn't lift before. Which, I have to wonder, why are these boxes so much heavier than some of the large Reaver bots that Mega Man can lift? I mean, for crying out loud, he can lift the King Mirok, and that thing's like over twice his size. It must be made of some really lightweight metals. Then again, it is gold. Gold is a pretty light metal. I wonder what these boxes would be made out of then, for them to be just so heavy that you need to be submerged in the water to lift them. I don't know, it always struck me as a little strange. Gorobeshu! I forgot they were down here. Them and their bubble gun. That's okay. For it. And yeah. Oh, come on! That clearly phased. Speaking of phasing. I didn't get the Zenny off of that, but I'm gonna die from that. And by die, I mean just take loads of damage. I might actually die. Sheesh. Alright, come on. Well, I'm already almost dead. But thankfully, those were Gorobeshu. And they always drop health. I shouldn't have risked going with the lifter on them. I should have pulled out the ground crawler. Okay. Well, now that we're past that annoyance, it's through here. Oh, I know that pattern. That's one of those, whatever they're called. I keep forgetting their name. The pufferfish. Yeah, I didn't think they were called to get them. But I can still bust him. And he doesn't seem to care that I'm shooting him, which is really strange. Not that I'm complaining. Those things are a pest. Which means this room is probably a big old rectangle, as it normally is with those guys. And, okay, there's a branching path to the south. There's a branching path to the south, that's it. That's the whole story. And that's literally all there is to this room. Ah, here we go. Another elevator. This one should lead down. But first, I gotta map the thing. I gotta fill out the map. It's important. These rooms are really pretty, by the way. I just gotta point that out. Look at this design. It's only for the elevator rooms, but Dang, it looks good. Yep, floor basement 3. And this one's also flooded. So, if I remember this one correctly, we're gonna need to scour our way around here until we find something that we can't deal with until we unflood it. Because there are indeed places to unflood. Oh, starting off with a little guru in the face. Ground crawler should make short work of him. There we go. No more crab. He's running low on energy, so I'm just gonna bust him from there. The other one got a little too close for comfort. That's why I went with the ground crawler. There we go. Nothing else in front of me except for a door. But I gotta get the Zenny because it honestly is a bit annoying to grind for Zenny, turns out. Then again, that's mostly, again, because of very hard mode cutting the Zenny drops in half. I still don't understand that change. Oh, we got ourselves a new Reaver bot. These annoying little fishies are called Noriebi. Or Noriebi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Either way, they come in schools quite often. And they do that. They charge you. Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to test something. Okay, he's just floating there. Just floating there. Okay, yeah, that's the trick. They are passive unless you attack them. So it's not really a good idea to attack them. That's the gimmick. So, yeah, otherwise they're just obstacles to avoid touching. Yep, I knew it. We got ourselves these bubbles.
There's a strong current there. You won't be able to get past it. Wait, there's a switch really close to you.
Indeed there is. And hitting that switch stops the current. But stepping off of it starts the current up again. It almost feels like you can fight it with the hydro jets, but you can't. You know what? I want to try something with these fish, actually. Oh, that's a good way to deal with them. Snipe them from above with the ground crawler. Oh man, I'm getting multiple kills. Like, I still want to kill them for their Zenny. They may not drop as much as, like, a Meton, but still drop Zenny. And I need Zenny. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm done with that for now. There's another drillable wall? I didn't remember that. Well, I'm not gonna backtrack for that one yet. Maybe if I have another reason to backtrack later. But for now, the solution here is to miss throwing a metal box on a switch. Mega Man, why don't you just set it down? Don't throw it. That stupid fish! Why didn't... That stupid fish! You have earned my ire. Not you. You. I'm gonna get hit by a fish. No! Okay, I dodged it. I dodged the fish. Alright, let us try that again without the fishy distraction. Yuck! Haha, take that. I did see the door over there on the right, but I want to go through here.
I'm reading 4 medium-sized Reaver bots in the room ahead of you. Move carefully. Maybe they won't notice you.
Nope. I remember what that is, and I'd rather go this way first. There we go. We got ourselves another elevator. This is probably going to take us to the flood controls. But you know what? I'm going to map it on the way back down. Yep, floor basement 2. Anytime you find a random elevator that goes up, it's almost always going to be a flood control room. As we can see, this room is not flooded at all, despite this floor being flooded. So, this is indeed another sluice control. But this, item data! We got our compass. Yep, floor V3 is now drained. And we are now back at full speed. Now, fun thing about the Noriebi They are useless without water. They just flop around like Magikarp. And this is honestly why I wanted to go and do that first. You know, I'm gonna switch to the ground crawler. Here we go. Map out the last couple of corners. That box just stays there on the Switch forever. Although even if it wasn't there, I'm pretty sure this would do nothing if the water is drained. But in here, we have 4 gigantic Noriebi. They're still called Noriebi, but they function exactly the same as the Noriebi in the room before. And Roll is right. You can just run straight past them. But you can also do this. Just leave them to flop around like the fish that they are and destroy them without any worry. Granted, they do respawn, but still, this makes them much less of a hassle. Anyways, mapping out the room and into the next chamber. What do we got in here? We got another crab. You know what? I'm gonna lift them. Oh, I'm showing 3 Reaver bots nearby. They're big ones too. Be careful. Will do, Roll. This is actually gonna be pretty interesting coming up. But, okay, anything else I can throw my crab at? Another drill wall. Man, so many drillable walls here. Kind of crazy. Okay, nothing else to throw a crab at. Which means that door there likely leads to the 3 big Reaver bots that Roll was just talking about. Bad crab! Bad! That's better. Alright, is this where the big Reaver bots are? Sure is! They're actually pretty lovely now that I look at them. Anyways, these are called the Midosu. And believe it or not, they are the boss Reaver bot of this dungeon. Yeah, we've already met the boss Reaver bot. And you can fight them either submerged in water or on the surface. If we fight them drained like this, they pretty much stay still and just spit out projectiles everywhere. They're not that much of a threat. And they would understandably be mobile if we were underwater, at the cost of not as bad projectile spam. And the projectiles are, unfortunately, kind of on the homing side. Luckily, as we kill them, it gets easier, and good lord, this ground crawler is making some short work of them. Yeah, like, no contest. Look at the damage of the Buster compared to what the ground crawler was doing. Alright, charged up, blow her up. Alright, I should be able to finish off this one with the Buster pretty easily. 2 down, 1 to go. Yeah, with a decent special weapon, these guys are pretty easy. But despite them being the boss of this dungeon, we are not really close to the end. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's still 2 more floors.
What looks like a key, Mega Man. Do you see it?
Yes, I do. Oh, thank you. Water key 1. Yeah, water key 1. As in, there's more than 1. And unlike the, Noriebi, I'm pretty sure that these do not respawn. I might be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. Either way, with them gone, we can now progress a little deeper. And we should be getting more fish! More fishy fish. Let's just blow them up right there. There we go. And we can't progress. Yeah, we can't progress. So we have to go back and drain the water. Or, not drain the water, flood the floor. Which means we have to pass through these same 2 rooms that I drained the water for again. So basically, yeah, draining the water for this floor is not mandatory. It just makes your life easier dealing with the Midosu. But, yeah, I'll meet you back there when the floor is flooded. Oh yeah, now you can see these guys, in action. Yeah, like I said, they're literally just bigger versions of the small ones. Except they do attack a bit on their own. I'd forgotten that. Thankfully, they don't hurt all that much. I'm just gonna leave them be. Alright. So I believe I need to go this way. I'm just gonna ignore the crab. And yeah, this is where we fought the Medosu, and they're still gone. So they were a one-time deal. Let's switch over to the lifter, because I know that's going to be relevant in the next room, since there are boxes to carry. Yep. Just gonna snag that, throw it on top of the other box, hopefully not hit a stupid fish. There we go. Nice and easy. And now we jump. Anything down there besides more fish? Looks like a no. Good. Alright, gotta still map out the room with the giant staircase of block. Do an accidental dodge roll. I don't know why that happens to me so much in this dungeon in particular. Like, even when I played this on my own time, I almost never do accidental dodge rolls like that, except here. It's so weird. It's weird, but it is weird, but it's also just a minor nuisance. Like, I still love this dungeon to death. It's just so atmospheric and beautiful. Let's see, is this gonna be an elevator? Should be getting close. Yeah, elevator. This should take us down to B floor. B4 floor. B. Yes. Still gotta map out the floor, of course. Yep, floor B4. Still flooded. I forget if this floor can be drained or not, honestly. Because, I mean, B2 and B3 could. I don't know if B4 can. Well, either way, we got ourselves some meat on to shoot. No amount of water is going to change that. Give me all that Zenny. Give me all that Zenny! Yes! I think I might have lost one or two, but dang, that was still a good haul. Alright, what's in here? There's a particular room I'm excited for. Ah, but it's not this one.
There's a door to another room high on the wall there, too. Do you see anything to stand on?
No, but I can fly! Oh. Oh, that thought. Here there be treasure. Yeah, I mentioned that this room structure was going to come back. There we go. And what's in the box? We found 4,000 Zenny. Not bad, not bad. Alright, well, time to hop between the alcoves. I still love doing that so much. It's just a simple delight. And triangle jump. Nothing in here. Alright, what about on the other side? Yep. That's where I left off. There doesn't appear to be an alcove up there, but what if I were to go into this one on my right that I can sort of see? Nothing. Okay, so the only ones, there's one with the treasure and one with the door. Is there anything else down below? There are fish, but they are not robot fish, just fish. And we can't interact with them. I think I'm gonna go in this door first. Because I don't remember which way goes where. Gorubeshu! And Mitan. Lovely combo. You know what? I'm not dealing with him. Ground crawler. There we go. Now I can just shoot him. And put him in the shield. I can bomb him. I really want to just kill him without alerting the Meton so I can safely destroy them and get all their Zenny. That should do it. Grab all that everything. And excellent. Lost nothing. Gained elevator. Is this going to lead to floor B3? Okay, so we can drain this floor. And this should also be where the map is. Yup, sure is. Let's get that map. And drain that water. Alright, well, let me map this room out real quick. And now I'm going to take a look at the map. Let's see, anything on this floor that we can't see? Nope, B1 is just those. B2, I'm pretty sure we have fully cleared. Looks to be the case. B3. Wow. Okay, so that drillable wall kind of just leads to an entire side passage with only one treasure. Interesting. There's another one over there. B4 is where we've been just recently. That leads to treasure, but there's a drillable wall there, unfortunately. And... oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know what that room is. But in order to get to that treasure, we actually need to have the water level up. Like, we could drain it, but it would actually hinder us. And then floor B5 is just the end. Yeah, this is a big dungeon. Alright. Yeah, drain water? No. Wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally just drain it, because I forgot if I had already drained it or not. So, yeah, that was good for the map, but we don't want to drain it. Water level is going to help us here. So let's get back to the room with the jumpy cliffs. Oh! That is not fair! That's dirty! I call shenanigans. Oh well, at least there's a Gorobeshu here who can heal me up. Come on. Hey, don't you shield me, Buster. There we go. Didn't get any weapon energy, unfortunately. Would have liked that. My ground crawler's starting to run a little low, you know? Anyways, with that, we now have to take the upper door. So, oh, no, that's bad fish. I thought there weren't any of those in here, but I guess I was wrong. No! Mega Man! Dingus! You know, now that I think about it, I think I know why I do that so much more often in this dungeon than not. It's because there is a bit of a delay on the button prompts registering when you're underwater. And it's like, when I hold left or right to jump left or right, it delays it, and it throws me off. That's a guess at this point, but it would be the only reason that I can think of. Anyways, another Gorobeshu. Another drillable wall that we can't do jack squat about. And I'm just going to take my little friend with me. Going on an adventure. Is that a Meton? Yes, it is. Ah, I got hit by the explosion. It's okay. I'm still at basically full health. Oh, almost didn't see that one there. And grab this. Good stuff. Alright, what's in here? Is this the room I was thinking of? Yes. Okay, so this room is why we needed to keep the water level up. Let's get rid of that Meton. I think there's a few more in here, so I'm going to drop down and grab that Zenny. And just shoot that guy. Is he going to fly towards me? Yeah, he's flying towards me. As you can see, this floor is, pretty deep. This room, rather. You go down far. Alright, where's that Meton? There he is. Is he not going to follow me down?
There's a door really high up on the wall, Mega Man, just above where you came in. It's so high, you won't even be able to climb up there. So, how do you get in?
I will show you how to get in, Roll. I just wanted to kill the robot. So now I gotta completely flub the jump. Jumping up these is a pain. This is the one thing about this dungeon I absolutely hate, is climbing up these blocks. And it's so hard for me to understand why that is. Anyway, I guess I'll just have to dodge the Meton, or I can just blow him up from here. It's so far to go to the ground, there's no way I'm going to get the Zenny off of it. But all you gotta do is use the Hydrojets and fly across the sky. And there we go. You land just high enough to grab the ledge. And as we saw on the map, in here should just be some treasure. What is our prize for taking a gigantic leap of faith through a room of flying bombs? The Sower. That should be used with the spread notes. So we'll have access to a new special weapon after this. I'm excited. Because I don't remember how it works in this game. I remember what it is, but I don't remember how it works in this game. Alright, well, now time to map out this room, and then we gotta go down into the door on the bottom. As I just casually fly downward in a slow spiral underwater. The buoyancy of Mega Man is very peculiar at times, I find. There we go. Now we've landed. Time to progress.